friend, welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing an update on my project Use It Up for 2022. In my last update, we had a lot of just getting back on track, trying to use up as many things as possible for the next update. And now we are here at that update and I have a lot of items that I have used up. So let's go ahead and jump in with the items that are finished before we go ahead and talk about my status update and then the new items that are coming in. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with the 3 skincare items that I finished off. The first is a potted mask. It's my Sephora Mud Mask, purifying and mattifying with zinc and copper. This took what felt like a really long time to use up, but the reality is my skin post first trimester of my pregnancy and since in the postpartum world has kind of gone back to what it was before, which is pretty much not getting a lot of acne breakouts. Like I get them every once in a while, which is when I would pull a mask like this out. This was really lovely to use. I had coveted this mask for a long time and finally pulled the trigger to buy it when they discontinued it, which I don't know why they discontinued this. I feel like Sephora cycles through their skincare and their makeup a lot. Like they revamp it, they reformulate it, they change stuff out all the time. So you can't really get too attached to anything that they have, but this was lovely. And if I could have more of it, I would love to. I'm also really pleased that I finished off the Twinkle Tonic Exfoliating Toner Pads that came in my Fortune Cookie Soap Halloween box last year, which was very cutely Scooby-Doo themed. These were tolerable, but I would not buy them. I've essentially found that they go into a very rare category of skincare from Fortune Cookie Soap that I can actually use. They're not my favorite. They're, I think, very, very scented, which that's a part of their whole shtick. Like that's what they do. They love to curate scents, but I find that in the skincare, it's really oppressive for my skin. I don't love it. And the scent of this was just a lot. So I use them. I'm happy I use them, but they're definitely not something I would purchase from the website of my own accord. And finally, I have a sheet mask, just one sheet mask. It's the Pure & Skin Avocado Mask, Invisible Skin Fit Nutrition. I pulled this out thinking it was going to help with a small breakout that I had. Incorrect. This was very much meant to be a nourishing, dry skin type of mask, which would have been good for me to hold on to for the winter. It definitely was too rich for my skin for the humid climate I currently am dealing with in the lovely northeast area of the summertime that I have here, but it was a pleasant feeling mask. Facetory has since removed all non-Facetory brands from their site. So my monthly skincare box is not coming with anything but Facetory stuff. So I am trying to use up the ones that are non-Facetory first, just because they're naturally going to be older. And this was nice, but I don't have access to buying it again. One hair care item, which I don't think will be a surprise, also from my Fortune Cookie Soap October Halloween box last year. It's the Let's Split Up Gang Restorative Hair Mask. This little pot took a long time to go through because their hair masks are really thick, and I have relatively thick, coarse hair, so my hair can absorb a lot of product. So I feel like if you're somebody who has thinner hair or hair that can get easily weighed down, I'm not sure you'd want to use this kind of hair mask, but it was lovely for my hair. The scent of it was pleasant. Uncharacteristically, I couldn't smell this in my hair post showering, which normally with Fortune Cookie Soap hair care masks, I can smell the lovely scent in my hair, with no love lost there because it wasn't my favorite scent. I'm just happy I worked through it. And if I were in the market to buy a hair mask, I would buy it from Fortune Cookie Soap because I really like the formulation and the price per use. I have one of my scrubs that I finished off from Tree Hut. It is the Desert Haze. Oh, this scent was so intoxicating. I really enjoyed it. I would definitely recommend it if you come across it in the store, if you're placing an order on Ulta, which is where I tend to get my Tree Hut scrubs. Definitely one that I recommend. And I wouldn't be surprised if I repurchased it sometime in the near future when I'm in need of some more scrubs. One lotion that I finished off, which is the Bath & Body Works White Tea and Sage. I was here at the last update and I swiftly worked through this. The scent of this is really pleasant, really enjoyable. Texture of this was really nice. I find that they are great for the summertime and providing nice overnight moisturization, where I definitely feel like, let's say I'm at the beach for a day and my skin gets just a little bit dried out from being around the understand even post shower, this really does a nice job rehydrating me without leaving me feeling greasy and overly moisturized like a body cream would. So big fan of this and love to have these in the summer. All right, the final three that I have are shower gels. Oh yes, 3 shower gels to discuss with you. The first is this like questionably packaged Soap and Glory one. So I repurposed this one to house a really badly packaged Soap and Glory body shower gel. So here's where that one was. This was just like meant to get used up and keep myself focused. So happy it's worked through. The Soap and Glory shower gels, I like them, but they are all horrendously packaged. That will always be a hindrance for me. I only have them when I get them either as like a Christmas kit given to me for a gift, or if I buy them heavily discounted where I'm looking to get like other stuff inside there, and I begrudgingly will use up shower gel because they just are never packaged great. So happy that that's gone. On the flip side though, I'm very sad that I am done finally with Champagne Rose. I did not have a lot left at the last update, and I forced myself to use it because I just needed to get it worked through. I couldn't keep letting it linger, knowing that I had many other shower gels in the hoarding closet to use. This is a phenomenal scent, and I won't buy it again off of Mercari the way I did this, but if they ever brought it back, which please, I pray to the Bath & Body Works gods that they do, if this scent ever makes a comeback, I would definitely buy it in all forms that it came out with and probably binge it because it is such a beautiful rose scent. And then to end this, I have what could be a big surprise, and that is my other shower gel I finished off, which I had just brought in last month, and that's the Aromatherapy Serenity Marigold Rose and Magnolia scent. I don't even have a starting mark on this because when I brought it in, it was brand new, but I very quickly worked through both of the previous ones I just showed you, and this scent just stole my heart. It was all flowers all day, and I loved it. And I really, really kept using it. I couldn't stop myself. For some non-scientific reason, I go through these much quicker. These are the same size as their non-aromatherapy line, but I feel like I use them faster. Don't know what that's all about, but I blew through this. It was a lovely scent. I feel like aromatherapy scents are really being cycled through. I felt like for maybe a period of 10 years, they never really changed besides like a scent here or there in aromatherapy. And now I feel like every season they bring out limited edition scents. This was one of those that came out, I want to say spring of 2021, that I just scooped up on a random body care sale day and really enjoyed it. Sad it's gone, but happy I used up a full one so quickly. Now let's talk about items that I have made progress on but have not finished. I've got my 2 body creams still kicking around. Honestly, I'm not sure I've used these more than like once. So I have my I Heart Revolution Cocoa Pebbles one that looks like this and smells like Greek yogurt. Honestly, I just came to a point with these 2 that I was like, I'd rather be using up older body lotions than these newer type of body creams. I'm not taking them out of the challenge by any means because we're getting sadly closer to switching over to these creams again, but I just wanted to place more focus on trying to use up some other types of products I won't use any other time of year. So I also have my Rosewater Meringue, which again, I think I only have used once. Such a strong scent. I'm glad it's not turned on me yet, but I definitely am not looking to use it much right now. I also have just some progress on my Strawberry Tree Hut Shea Sugar Scrub. This is not my favorite scent, but I'm gonna get myself to use it. Now that I finished off my Desert Haze one, this is all I have. I wish I liked this scent more, but I swear there is a lemon. There's like a lemon scent in here. It's not truly straight strawberry, so it's not as good as the watermelon one. I think if I'm going to buy another fruit-based one again in the summer, I'd go watermelon over this. The other shower gel that I am slowly using is Midsummer Dream. This was a neglected child. I had this brand new as well, but I only have a little bit of progress on here. We can't be too surprised by that because I whipped through an entire brand new one over this one, but I'm happy that I have some progress. I'm a little bit nervous with this one that it's not my favorite scent, and we're also quickly coming out of the summer, like high summer scent type of notes that I'm not going to want to use this one for much longer, but I have to. I am not somebody who puts half finished body care back into the hoarding closet. I use it until it's gone. So I gotta get my button gear and go back to really switching off and on between my two scents equally and not just favoring one, or this will last me twice as long as it should. And I just can't have that happen because I'm starting to crave some of those more fall-esque scents. And then very boringly, I have all of these masks. I'm gonna spare you going through all of these, and if you're curious to know what is in this pile, you can go ahead and just click on the Excel link that I have to the spreadsheet that I keep all this information on. But I'm really gonna have to get back on track with using these up because they're starting to pile up on me, which is not good. I just have been really struggling to have a set like nighttime schedule for myself, but now that I'm officially back at work, we're getting back onto a set schedule, which is going to then give me the ability, I think, to better utilize my sheet mask the way I was prior to giving birth to lovely, lovely baby girl. All right, to round this out, let's go ahead and talk about the new items that I am bringing in. So I have a couple of skincare items that I want to work through. The first one is my Soap Scouts in the Name of Fortune Cookie Soap Midnight Rose Charcoal Mask. I think this came in like a get what you get bag, but this is what I have used a couple of times since finishing off the Sephora one. Again, this probably will be slow moving since I'm only using these acne treatment types of masks when I have a flare up, which thankfully is far and few between. The other thing I want to use up is the last of this category item that I have, and it's these stress relieving refresh your daily face peeling pad thingamabobs. It's basically like a toner pad that I have. I don't know how many are in here. This came in a Face Story bonus item monthly subscription bag that I have, so hopefully these will get used up in like about a month, and then I will no longer have these toner single use types of products. Then I mentioned this earlier when I was talking about lotions. I've brought in 2 body lotions that I have preferred using over my heavier creams, and they're the older side, which isn't that old in my collection, but I'd rather get them used up. So I have one from Rich Cookie Soap. It's the Honey Pot Body Milk. I recall getting this as a random shower gel sample and loving the scent and wanting to buy a full size, but when I went to go buy it, they only had it as this body milk scent. I feel like it's not the same scent. I don't love it as much, so this is where I'm at. The body milks are great for the summer in my opinion because they are the thinnest lotion I've ever used, but they are super moisturizing and absorbent. Like, they are great. I need to use a very small amount, so I've been using this now for probably most of the summer off and on, but haven't made a ton of progress on it. Like, we're only about halfway, so looking forward to ideally getting this used up. And then I decided to treat myself to this scent that I've had downstairs in my like downstairs bathroom as a random hand lotion, but no one really uses it. Like, I don't really apply lotion after I wash my hands, but that's just me. So I finally brought it upstairs to use. It's my Cactus Blossom. Oh my God. This scent I have wanted as a shower gel for years at this point, and I never can find it when they're doing a body care sale. So finally one day when they had a body care sale, I just did a body lotion. It's lovely as a body lotion. It smells exactly like the candle. I'm a big fan of it. I'm about, I'd say, a little over halfway on it. It's been beautiful. It's such a lovely scent for me to have, so very pleasantly using this one up. I'm also bringing in a shower gel. It may feel unusual that I'm bringing this in, but I'm sticking with my rule of having one rose or floral based scent alongside any other type of scent that I want to use. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring in my Fresh Cut Lilacs. I've only used this, I think, like one time, so I don't have much of a starting mark on here. This is lovely. Very similar to the candle. This smells exactly the same. I'm really enjoying it, even though I've only used it one time. I've sniffed it a lot and tried to pull it out, so looking forward to getting this used up. And then my final item that I have is a hair care item. This is the Opalex Hair Protector number 3. It repairs and strengthens all hair types. I've had this for a really long time, and I'm finally bringing it in because I remembered that I had it, and I don't have any hair masks. I'm somebody who can only really do like one treatment hair thing a week. So I thought I would go ahead and use this while I'm without any hair masks right now and be able to finish this off. I don't know how long this will take me. I've used it one time and you can already see where I'm at for a starting mark. So maybe I'll go through this in a few months, which would be nice. And then I can go ahead and go back to hair masks unless this like suddenly is a magical product that I don't expect to know about. I can't report back yet on how I feel like it's helping my hair, but I'll be curious to see as I progress through this. All right, so there you have it. Those are all of the things to keep you up to date on my project Use It Up for 2022. As always, I appreciate you tuning in and cheering me on as I continue to use up products from my hoarding closet, and I'll check in with you in my next video real soon. Bye.